Hello, and welcome to ReFURbished Tales. I'm your host, Alpine Hippodrome. Today, we will be performing the story of Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. On the sixth day, He created man. God wanted man to be His best friend, and believe me, I know all about being a man's best friend, so He made him in charge of the whole earth. But He wanted man to have a choice about whether he wanted to be God's best friend. So God placed a tree in the garden and told man not to eat its fruit. The part of Adam will be played by Tuppence of Wellington. The part of Eve will be played by Cuddles McClure. The part of the serpent will be played by a new member of the ReFURbished Tales theater group, Cecil Nichols. The part of God will be played by Sir Knickerbocker, directed by Cha-Cha Pero. So, without further ado, I bring you the Garden of Eden.
It is indeed a wonderful garden that God has given us, don't you think, Eve?
Hey, Tuppy, I thought I was playing a lion. Isn't Eve a girl?
Well, of course Eve's a girl.
But I'm not a girl, I'm a boy. I don't want to be a girl.
Oh, just be professional about it, Cuddles. In the early days of theater, men played women parts all the time.
Oh, but I don't want to be a girl. It's embarrassing.
Oh, just play the part.
Okay.
God has given us all the fruit in this garden to eat, except for the fruit of that one tree.
What tree is that?
Oh, it is the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. If we eat the fruit of that tree, we will surely die.
Is that kind of like if we get into the trash? Because if I dig in the trash, I get in trouble, and then I get put in my kennel. But sometimes there's some Kleenex in the trash, and it's a...
Indeed, God had told Adam and Eve not to eat from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. But the devil came to Eve in the form of a serpent to tempt her to eat from the tree.
Hi, who are you?
I'm Cecil. I'm certainly playing the serpent. Of course, the serpent is really Satan coming to deceive you into eating from the tree.
Oh, well, I'm Cuddles. I'm not playing a lion. I'm playing Eve. Eve's a girl, but I'm a boy dog.
Oh, well, it's certainly a pleasure to meet you, Cuddles. Shall we commence with the scene?
Sure.
Say, has God indeed said that you should eat from all the trees in the garden?
Wow, that was really good. How did you know that line?
Well, you see, I studied for a significantly extended stretch of time.
Well, you want to hear my line?
Oh, well, sure.
Okay. We can eat the fruit from any tree in the garden, but we may not eat from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, or we will die.
Oh, well, say, that was stupendous.
Thank you.
Now, so, you want to hear my next line?
Okay.
You shall not surely die. For God knows that if you were to eat from the tree, that your eyes would surely be opened, and you will certainly be like God, knowing good and evil.
Wow, that's a great job.
Oh, well, say, thank you very much.
Hey, look, did you know there are treats on this tree?
Yes. See, that's supposed to be the tree of the knowledge of good and evil.
These are my favorites.
Yes.
And so, the serpent tricked Eve into eating from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. Eve then brought the fruit to Adam for him to eat.
Adam, look. I ate from the tree, and I did not die.
Indeed, I see what you say is true. Perhaps what God said is not true? Cuddles, what What? Why are there no more treats on this tree?
Huh?
What? This tree was full of treats, but now they're all gone. Where did they go? Did you eat all of the treats on this tree?
Hey, Tuppy, should we continue with the scene?
I am trying to continue with the scene. How can I continue with the scene if there are no more treats on the tree? You're supposed to give me one of the treats. I'm supposed to eat it. But how can I eat from the tree if there's nothing to eat on the tree?
Am I in trouble?
Yes, you most certainly are in trouble.
No.
Why do I put up with this? Every time it's like this, and yet time and time again I return for this abuse. I will not stand for this. I'm going to call my agent.
Oh, I knew I shouldn't eat from the tree. Oh, I'm gonna get put in my kennel now. I better go hide under the bed.
But God did not lie. When Adam and Eve ate from the tree, their eyes were opened, and they knew they were naked. So they sewed fig leaves together to cover themselves. Later that day, they heard the sound of the Lord walking in the garden, and they hid themselves. Adam, Adam, where are you?
I am hiding.
Why are you hiding?
Well, you see, I heard your voice in the garden, and I was afraid because I was naked. And, I hid myself.
Who told you that you were naked? Did you eat from the tree? Did you eat from the tree? I said not to eat. Did you eat from the tree?
Well, it was the woman she gave me the fruit to eat.
What is this you have done?
Hey, Cuddles? Cuddles, where are you? Knickerbocker, have you seen Cuddles? Cuddles, it's your line. Cuddles, wait, where did you go? Cuddles, Cuddles, hey, Cuddles.
Because Adam and Eve disobeyed God, they let sin into the world and made Satan in charge of the whole earth. But worse than that, they could no longer be a friend of God. They did not die that day, but their friendship with God did die. But God had a plan. He would send Jesus, his only Son, to die on a cross and be raised from the dead, so that if a person believes on him, he can become God's friend again. Thank you for joining us this evening. Until next time, I'm Alpine Hippodrome. Good night.